Hey, all of my infinite beings and friends. Welcome back to Infinite Wisdom. No? Alright, guys. Well, then fuck it. Y'all don't be doing nothing that I be liking, okay? And vice versa. No? Alright, I'm just joking anyway. Alright, guys. Today, we're going to be talking about encouragement and a little bit about what I mean. First question. Why is it so easy for us to judge each other instead of encourage each other? Why is it so easy to hate someone for something that they've done, or to hate someone for something that they can't change, right? Why is it so easy? What makes it so easy to pick on another person when they're down, or even if they're not down, to tear them down? What makes it so easy for us to just tear another human being down because of how they look, talk, act, sing, dance, whatever? Why is that though, right? That's the question of the day, right? The question of the day is, why is that so easy? Why is it so easy for us to judge, right? But hate to be judged ourselves, right? If the tables were turned, then it's like, oh, don't say that about me. Oh, well, you don't know me. And in a sense, you're right, because no one really knows anyone until you're told, right? Because you don't know what's in another person's life. You don't know what just happened to that person recently. You don't know that person just got the job promotion or whichever, or was having a really, really bad day, a really bad week. You don't know these things, right? And we don't know until we're being told. But to put our opinions and our judgments on another person because we don't want to see them doing better than us, because we don't want to see them outshine us, or because we feel we should be there. We feel that we should have that stepping stone. We feel like we should be in that position. That's what's wrong with our society. And honestly, it's like, that's honestly the opposite way the world works. if you really think about it, like, we're doing the exact opposite of what actually should be happening in the world, where we're supposed to give positivity so we can receive it back, right? When you do nothing but act negative, tear other people down, talk about people's insecurities, things they can't change, things they didn't know were about them, right? When you talk about these people instead of lifting them up, right? Instead of encouraging them to do better, instead of saying, I'm proud of what you've done, let's figure out how we can work better. Let's figure out together how we can be more productive, right? But that's the thing, is that for us, we don't see it that way. We don't look at it from that perspective. We would rather shut a person's feelings all the way down or all the way off. We would rather tear another person down just so we could get there first. Right? It's a little bit of that sense of competition again, right? It's like, or in a sense of self-integrity, where you feel like you deserve this thing, or you deserve to have this, or you deserve, but you don't know the hard work that person did to get those things. You know, a lot of people who are so quick to judge, those are also the same people who are so quick to miss the point. And I know. And I know. Wait, and I know. And I know. Okay, listen. Okay? You know what I like to tell them? You want my light? You can't have it. But let me get back to this point, guys. But that's what I mean, though, right? People get so angry, so jealous, and want to tear people down instead of encouraging them, building them up, figuring ways that you can help them, they can help you, right? Working together as one. But like I said, the same people who are willing to judge are the same people who are not willing to ask the question when they've missed something in the interview, right? They're those same people who would literally rather say a bunch of bad shit to you than say one nice word. Because it's not in them, obviously, right? That's what they feel. But it's not all on them. Let's think about it from a second point of view, right? Being brought up in a certain type of environment, and I'm not going to say it because on this channel here, we don't, first of all, on this channel, we do not set blames. Because we're not going to set blames. We're going to accept ourselves. Because those same people, as I said, who would rather sit there and talk about another person, discourage another person, anything of those sorts, right? They're probably a person who grew up in a very shady environment, different things. And I'm not saying that just because you grew up this way that you have to, this is what you will become, because it's not true, right? The thing is that when it comes to being that type of way, you have to want to not be that way. You have to have the want and the will, as I said in my last video, right? To not be that way, to not be in a negative mindset, to not want to tear down your fellow infinite beings, right? But that's the thing, is that so many of us just don't care. And I just laugh about it because, yes, you may have grown up in a certain way or grown up in a certain context, and yeah, it may have been hard to shake it. But if you're not wanting to shake it, if you're not wanting to be a different person, if you're not wanting to help anyone else grow, if you're not wanting, for people to be different than you are, if you're not wanting the world to be diverse, then of course you're not going to put any effort, any energy towards any of it. And honestly, let me know, guys. Listen. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And let me know, guys. Let me know what you feel. Because honestly, for so long, I sit here and I just think about all of this shit. And it's just like, why is our world this way, right? Why are we these types of people to where we feel like in order to make ourselves better that we gotta tear another person down, right? In order to better our lives, that another person has to fall in order for us to succeed. Why do we have to live in an environment like that? Why do we have to be that way? Why can't we all just be on a neutral ground? Why can't we all understand that nobody is the same, nobody thinks the same, nobody acts the same, nobody is the same? And it's never going to happen. Even when you're spawned from your parents, you are not identical to your parent. Right? You come out from your parents, you get your daddy's seed, your mama's egg sack thing, right? And they make you, right? You're a whole completely different person. Just because you were raised a certain way does not mean you have to live life that way. Does not mean that you have to think that way. Does not mean that you have to think negatively because that's how you were brought up. Doesn't have to mean that you have to hate everyone around you because that's how you were brought up. Doesn't mean you have to be racist because of that's how you were brought up. Right? Doesn't mean you have to be black just because you were brought up black. Like, doesn't mean you have to be white because you were brought up white. Like, it doesn't mean any of that. Everyone has the ability to be their own selves. And nobody should try to rip that away from someone or tear that off of someone and bring them down because they're different, because they think differently, they operate differently. Do you know how dull the world would be if everyone thought the same way? If everyone thought negatively, if everyone thought only about themselves, do you know how bad the world would be? And honestly, it's not everyone. But for those who do think like that, it's just like, why can't you see the benefit in helping another person? Why doesn't helping another person make you happy? What if just that one time that you said something nice to that one person? What if that one person was the thing that you needed your entire life? Right? What if that one person, instead of tearing them down every day at work or making them feel less than themselves every day at work, instead of that, and you say one nice thing to them, and they did and honestly, that person that you said that one nice thing to, or gave them that nice pep talk that brightened their day, or helped them succeed further, what if that person was everything that you needed to help you succeed? But that's the thing, is that we all miss those points, right? Listen, y'all, I know I can go on and on, okay? Listen. Okay, listen. Okay? Yeah. Don't judge me, guys. Come on. But seriously. Listen, y'all, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you feel. Talk to me about this, okay? Guys, please, peace, love, and inspiration. And we out.